I spent the perfect long weekend eating my way through New York. On day one, we arrived early evening, so after dropping our bags off at the hotel, we headed straight to Golden Diner for, of course, the pancakes. We didn't have to wait at all, and even though the pancake is amazing and what they're known for, the breakfast sandwich was hands down our favorite thing on the menu. After dinner number one, we did some shopping and enjoyed the sunset before heading over to Swooney's over in Brooklyn. I was very excited for dinner number two because we went to Swooney's specifically for the hamburger as well as the dessert. I didn't actually film the hamburger, but the dessert was exceptional. Day two was our first full day in Manhattan, so we got up early and headed first to Breakfast by Salt's Cure. The griddle cakes were fantastic. I totally understand now why this place always has a line. On our way over to the High Line, we stopped at Blank Street because did we even go to New York if we didn't get a matcha from Blank Street? After a quick pop over to Carrie Bradshaw's, we finally made it over to the High Line, but then it was time for lunch, of course. Los Tacos number one was 2-pack, so we headed over to Takumi Taco, which I hadn't had in years, but was just as good as I remember. After that delicious Mexican-Japanese fusion meal, we headed over 10 feet away to Donuttery to get 24 mini donuts that were just exceptional. After buying a couple more goodies in the market and heading over to the bookstore, we didn't find anything that we absolutely loved, so we headed over to the Strand to really do some proper book shopping. My son did quite a bit of damage, but after realizing he was going to be the one carrying his books back to the hotel, he cut himself off. After a bit more shopping, we headed over to Cha Cha Matcha, which felt like Blank Street's younger sister. It was scorching hot in New York this day, so I got a regular iced oat milk matcha, but my son got the iced chai. But of course, after we got some nice cold beverages, it started raining out of nowhere. I had waited to the day of to book our tickets to Summit at 1 Vanderbilt, specifically to ensure that the weather was going to be good, but I guess that didn't work. Thankfully, the sky did end up clearing up and we got spectacular views of the city. Finally, it was time for dinner and we headed over to a New York classic, Momofuku Noodle Bar. Even though it doesn't take hours and hours to get a table here anymore, the food is still consistently so good. The kimchi, the pork belly bows, the wings, the ramen, everything was so scrumptious, but the star was the dessert. It was a throwback to a dessert that they had on the menu 20 years ago, and I'm still thinking about it to this day.